All right, so watching Fed just before it's time to go on the court and teach a little bit of tennis. And just want to check in, see what you guys think of the first set. Obviously, his first match, he just blew by that guy. But Pair has presented some problems. Um, he's just such a tough guy to get in a rhythm with. I think Federer is also a tough guy to get in a rhythm with, right? They both, you just never know what they're going to come up with next. So it's kind of interesting to watch and frustrating to watch at the same time. Thanks for the thumbs up. Fed has been spraying his forehand a little bit that I've been watching. Fed wins the first set 7-5. Yeah, I just saw that. Just won the first set 7-5. Bernard Paire Smith throws his racket down. So I wouldn't be surprised if Bernard Paire completely goes away. However, he can't drop his serve like that against Nick. Yeah, I mean, so that's the interesting thing that Ali's pointing out is Federer's got two very talented players and kind of two head cases that he plays against. Like this might be good practice and good warm up to play against Nick Kyrgios because Pair is a lot like Nick Kyrgios in that he's super talented. You never know what shot he's going to hit. Although I don't think he's as good at it. I don't think he's as good at being playing like Nick Kyrgios is. What's up? Where do you find super pads to buy? What I don't understand what you were asking. Sorry, that comment flew by. You want to ask it again? They're putting the stats up. Federer first serves in play 66%. So it looks like he's serving okay. Only thing I really noticed, I just watched a couple games. I just noticed a little bit of Federer spraying the ball, and kind of had a sloppy game to get broken back. He was up 4-2. But Pair's tough. I mean, he's super talented player. So I think if you're a Federer fan, nothing really. There's some showing some really cool replays of Federer. Pair's best backhand. The high temperature is like never before, right, Diego? I don't know. I mean, the U.S. Open's always been hot. You get hot, and then it can be cold. Like this weekend, supposed to drop down to the 70s. I think they're almost making too big a deal about the heat and humidity. I mean, they're definitely sweating like crazy. I guess I've never seen them sweat so much. The humidity, I think, is really the big deal. I mean, you can just tell they're soaking wet out there. Federer needs better break point conversions. Yeah, I think that's one thing to really watch out for. When Federer is not playing at his best, it seems like he can get a lot of break points, but he doesn't break enough. He has a low conversion rate, and that's when he tends to lose a lot of his biggest matches. I mean, I remember watching him play. There's another spray return, another spray forehand return. I mean, when he's missing that forehand, he's like missing it way bad. That looks like he's rushing too much. He does look like he's rushing too much, but then again, when you play pair, it's hard. He doesn't give you much rhythm. Pair can hit a great shot. He can hit one into the stands as well. And let's see this point here. They're getting into a rally here. Fed nice slice. Pair weak backhand. Then Fed misses an easy forehand. Fed had a forehand right in the middle of the court. Perfect inside out winner opportunity. Hits it right into the net. So what I'm seeing so far, I'll show this just for a second. I'm watching it online, but they're getting so strict now with all the rules. I don't want get my YouTube channel in trouble, but I'm watching it online, getting ready for my lessons, and there's a great passing shot by Fed, and then Pair hits an awesome volley. I mean, the dude is good. I think this is going to be a matter of no way Fed will lose. I agree. Pair is the total enigma. Beautiful one game. Yeah, then errors. Yeah, exactly. Very hot. What do you think about the match against Kyrgios? So, what do you guys think about the match against Kyrgios? I'm curious. I'm curious to know. I think it could be. Did he just get broken? Did Pair just get broken? No, he won, but then he looks like he's smashing his racket again. He's a weird dude. There's no way Pair is going to beat Federer. He's too nuts. Kyrgios is nuts too, but it seems like the difference between Pair and Federer and Pair and Kyrgios is somehow when Kyrgios plays the big names, he seems to compete better. And even today, you got to give Kyrgios credit today. It looked like he wore his opponent down. He lost the first set, then he won the second set, 8-6 in the tiebreaker, and then he just steamrolled. So if you do like Nick Kyrgios, that's a good sign that he's competing well, that he's actually wearing his competition down physically and mentally, which is not normal for him. And I'm sure when he saw the draw and saw that he had a chance to play Federer in the third round, I think that motivated him because I think it's almost better for him to have that in front of him than have a bunch of no names that he gets bored and he knows he loses his focus against. So I think he's very much looking forward to this match against Federer. I think he will play tough. I think, I think it's going to be a close match. I think Federer will win. That seems to be the rhythm lately of their matches. Is they have great matches. Federer and Kyrgios have played some really awesome matches, super tight, and Kyrgios falls up just short. And I think that's what's going to happen. I think this match, if you watch Bernard Paire walk around, he looks at the stands. He's got more weird, unfocused looks than anybody I've seen, even worse than Kyrgios. Against Kyrgios, serve and return. Whoever makes more serves and more returns is going to win. That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right. Good analysis there. It is in these matches, even today, it's going to be about, can Federer just get into a rhythm for a couple of games? He doesn't need to play great. He's probably going to hold most of the time against Bernard Paire. And then he just needs to get focused for a couple of games, have Bernard Paire make a couple unforced errors, and there it goes. Fed needs to return better against Kyrgios. Paire and Nick have two opponents to beat in any match. Yeah, they always have to, right, they have to beat them. You're right, they have to get over their own nuttiness, and then they have to play well as well. So I think Kyrgios is getting a little better at that than Bernard Paire. Bernard Paire is very talented, but at some point I anticipate him to go away. I don't think he can stay with Federer mentally for 3 out of 5 sets, and I think he knows that. So that's it. I just wanted to do a quick check-in with you guys. Thanks for the thumbs up, and maybe we'll be back later. What other matches are coming up that you guys are looking forward to today? What are some of the other really good matchups? I think Djokovic must play tonight. Am I right on that? Djokovic plays tonight. Who's Djokovic play? Does Djokovic play anybody good? Guys, does Djokovic play anybody any good? Let's see. Pairs up 30-15. It's 1-all. Oh, Tennis Sandgren. That could present. It's like a good sparring. Yeah, Diego. That's like a good sparring match for Djokovic. No real threat there. Nice sparring match for Joker. He'll do fine. Fed stepping in. Rally coming to the net. Paire. Great drop shot by Fed. Wins the point. 30-all. I'll stick with you guys through the end of this game, and then I got to get ready for my lesson. So it's 30-all. Fed's got a little chance here. I don't know if I'm catching this at the exact time that you guys are. I might be a little bit behind. Tiafoe could be fun. Okay. It's good to see Tiafoe still in the tournament. All right, here comes a big point right here. Big point. What? Terrible. Big point. All right. Coming up. Missed the first serve. If Fed can get a nice early break here in this set, that'd be nice for us Fed fans. Fed's starting to... Whoa. Fed tried to come in, do a little bit of a mini saber, or at least play inside the baseline by a pretty good amount, and he absolutely shanks a backhand. So Fed not super sharp today. Not super sharp today. So hopefully all he needs to do, again, is get a good rhythm for a couple of games, and that will be enough to win the match. But to win the tournament, he's definitely got to get sharper. I watched Nadal last night. Nadal looked amazing last night. Nadal looked incredible. Like, it was, I thought, very fun tennis to watch. I mean, he was moving all over the place, especially in the beginning. I thought Popsicle, as Matt likes to call him. My money's on Nadal to win the tournament, Hugh. Watching Nadal last night, he looks like a beast. His timing's on. He's moving well. He's super focused. He looked confident. He's got an aura about him right now. I mean, he looks like the champion to me. And watching him play that match last night, I mean, those first couple of games, I thought his opponent, Popsicle, as Matt would say, I thought Pospisil, I I thought he looked good, even though I can't say his name. That's it. I'm taking off, and everybody have a good day out there. And we'll check in on a future live. I'll practice saying "pop" right for the next broadcast. How about that?